And that's what I'm going to really be focusing on today. It's occupational violence and aggression. That's been something that I've been exposed to during my working career, and I've seen its impacts firsthand on other officers and the challenges it poses in managing, containing, controlling, and then moving forward once you've been exposed to occupational violence and aggression. So I'll refer to it as OVA. So it's really important to get things right at the beginning. When we're doing our planning for our regulatory operations, you've got to think about, well, what are the risks? What's the likelihood? What's the consequences? Probably low likelihood. Consequences could be catastrophic. So we're dealing with a high risk issue. And I really implore people, regardless of what particular field you're regulating, you're working with people. Don't worry so much about the subject matter. Get your communication right. Get your risk management in place right. Think about what are the risks and threats that people could pose to you. Put the controls in place at the very outset. So there's all these issues that we need to be considering before we even go out and engage in the first instance. And one of the things that I really implore people to think about when they're planning regulatory or operational law enforcement operations is, does it need to be done now? Can we create certainty? So we've got to be able to create as much certainty as we can in an uncertain environment whilst being flexible and adaptable. And things don't always go to plan, but we create as much certainty as we can. And we do the work in a time and a place and a manner that puts the odds of success in our favour. So there's three aspects to that, and it's very much about the odds, so you can never fully control it. So the timing, when is it we're actually going to conduct our operations or our activities? How are we going to do that? What are the resources we need to put into this? So time, manner, and the place. Where are we going to do this? And if you can't control those, you've got to be thinking about, well, do we need to actually do the work? What actions and steps do we need to put those controls in place?